Today's another part of my Christmas series, and I'm also in a collaboration, which I will tell you a little bit about that a little bit later. These are super easy and adorable. I think you're going to like these crafts. So let's start with the first project. For the first one, I took this little tiny wood ring from Dollar Tree. I'm going to be using a wood round from Dollar Tree as well. Now, I created this on my Cricut, and I just used a Dollar Tree gift box, and I created a little ornament. Now, the first thing I want to do is paint this wood round black. This ornament is so adorable and so easy if you have a Cricut. And I really love the way this one comes out. Super easy. Now I'm going to start painting that ornament with some nutmeg paint. And then I'm going to add a little bit of the burnt umber over the top. Now, if you don't like this color, you can paint it any color of your choice. You can use red, green. But I like this color because I thought it was very neutral. Now I'm just going to go ahead and finish painting the rest off camera. Now everything's dry. I'm going to place it right over that wood round and glue everything down. Now, when I created this on my Cricut Design Space, unfortunately you can't create it in one piece. It comes in multiple pieces, so I'm going to have to glue everything down individually like a little puzzle. Now I'm going to place down the bottom part of the ornament and glue that down as well. You can see it coming together. Like I said, if you don't like this color, you can change it up, but I thought it was very neutral and I really like the color combination with the black. Now I'm going to go ahead and glue down the top piece and the middle piece. I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Mine was so good and I loved everything. The turkey was delicious. I want to thank everybody for the well wishes when I wasn't feeling good. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I am feeling so much better and actually enjoyed my Thanksgiving. But I can say that I am definitely tired of turkey. I don't want to see turkey for another year. Now I picked up this pick from Hobby Lobby. I'm just going to take two pieces and place it at the top of the ornament. But before I do that, I created a bow using Michael's ribbon and Dollar Tree ribbon, and I just combined them together. And I'm going to place it at the top, and then I'm going to take those two picked pieces and glue them right underneath the bow. Now I wanted the ornament to have a little tag, so I just cut a little square piece out of some canvas from Dollar Tree frame and just writing out Merry Christmas, and I place a little hole. Gonna place jute twine through the hole, place it underneath the bow. However, I did not like the canvas, so I just took a little piece of the gift box and did the same thing. So I decided to place one of these big berries right in the middle of the bow, but however, I didn't like the way it looked, so I did change it. I placed two little pine cones in the middle. Here's that little tag that I replaced. Now I'm going to take that wood ring. I painted that with burnt umber. I'm just going to place it at the top, place it down with some glue, and that's basically it for this cute little sign. Let me know in the comments below if you like this one. Today's Christmas collaboration is hosted by Leanna DIY. I am a guest along with Perfect Place to Start. Joining us today is Farm Charm Cheek. Lori Bly DIY, DIY Next Door, DIY with Amber. The playlist will be linked in my description box below, so make sure to take a look at these wonderful crafters. For the next project, we're going to take a Dollar Tree tray, and I'm going to be using a few different trees from Dollar Tree as well, and I use my Cricut. So I'm going to start off by painting the inside of the tray black. The rest of the tray is going to stay gold, so it's just going to be the back part. I'm going to place down the vinyl that I created on my Cricut. It's going to say Making Spirits Bright. Now I'm going to be creating some white dots using the back end of my paintbrush and dip it in some white paint. I'm also going to use like a fan brush and splatter some paint on to make it look like a bunch of stars and snow. Yeah, I'm so mad that the vinyl is crooked. I couldn't fix it though. But, you know, sometimes accidents happen. What are you going to do? I'm going to take those two trees, going to cut the bottom off and just glue them inside. I'm going to use a green one and a white one. And then off camera, I did add a little tiny white one as well at the bottom. Now, we only have a few more weeks left till Christmas. Now, what do you guys want me to make? Do you want me to make a few more Christmas videos, or do you want me to do winter? Let me know in the comments below. Now I created a simple bow. I just took two bows, placed them together. I'm going to place it at the top of the sign. I also have this little white bell from Dollar Tree. I'm going to place that in the middle of the bow. Now I want it to look like snow at the bottom, but I didn't want to use Dollar Tree snow, so I'm just going to use a little bit of that pillow stuffing and place a little bit at the bottom to make it look like fluffy snow. Now off camera, I added a little piece of greenery to the corner at the top underneath the bow. And that's pretty much it for this project. I think it came out so pretty and it's so easy. This one, I'm going to take this frame. My Dollar Tree doesn't have anymore, so I'm just going to reuse it. And this tile from Dollar Tree and some craft paper from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to go ahead and start painting this frame. It's antique parchment color. I'm going to put about 3 coats to cover the black paint. Now I'm just going to take a little piece of that tile and use my black marker and try to create a little tree outline. Then I'm going to go ahead and cut it out. I want it small enough that's going to fit in the frame. The one that I cut out was just too long, so I had to shorten it down a little bit. And then I'm going to take that tile, I'm going to go ahead and paint it with some red crimson paint. I'm using Dollar Tree little dabber to dab on the paint, much easier this way. Now I'm going to be using a fan brush and just going to add a little bit of that gold metallic paint right over the top of the tile. It's such a pretty accent color with red. I think it looks really pretty. Now I'm going to take that middle part of the frame and just place it on that craft paper, trace it, and cut it out because I'm going to place it right back inside the frame. Now I'm going to glue it right to that little piece and then place it right back into the frame. Now I'm going to glue that tile tree right on top of the craft paper. So now I'm going to be using this pearl, fake pearl from Dollar Tree. I'm going to place it right at the top of the tree. Now for the base of the tree, you can use anything. You can use like a popsicle stick or something, but I use this tile from Dollar Tree. I'm going to place it underneath the tree. Now I wanted to create a little tiny bow. I'm just going to take this little red trim that I got from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to place it right above the pearl. That's pretty much it for this project. It's super cute, super pretty. It was very easy to make. All right, for this one, I took a rocking chair. This is from Hobby Lobby, but you can always use Dollar Tree. They have it in the toy department. They have the little chairs. And this wood slice from Dollar Tree. This little piece of scrap wood, I don't even know where I got it from. Now, these I made out of Dollar Tree fabric. And these books I made out of ribbon and some pages and just glue them together. And the little clock, it came from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to go ahead and paint this red. This is for somebody in heaven, and I have many relatives in heaven. I have my mom and dad, my brother, my nephew. So this is really a sentimental piece. And my family came over for Thanksgiving and they loved it and they wanted to take it home with them. Now I'm going to paint the rocking chair with some brown paint. Now the cushions on the chair, I just took, like I said, the fabric from Dollar Tree. I just took two pieces, add some polyfill inside just a little bit, and then I glue them together. Now I'm going to place down the vinyl that I created on my Cricut. Unfortunately, I had to do this off camera because I was having the darnest time trying to get this to stick. I'm going to take that wood slice, take the string off because I don't need it. And the little books, like I said, I just took a piece of red ribbon and some pages from a book and glue them all together. It was really easy to make. I also took a piece of that fabric and just kind of like made a little rug for the wood slice. Now I'm going to place the cushions inside the chair. This really is adorable. I love this one. Like I said, these books are really easy to make. It doesn't really take a lot of talent to make these books. Now I'm going to place the rocking chair on the wood slice along with the rug and the books. And also, I forgot to tell you, I have a little Dollar Tree Christmas tree. I'm going to use that as well. And glue that down on the wood slice. Now I'm going to place down the books on the wood slice and that little sign, I'm going to place that in back. I'm going to take a little tumbling tower block and glue it to the back and then glue the sign to it. Now for the little clock that I made. That little wood piece came from Hobby Lobby. I think it's like a wood wheel or something like that. I'm going to place it right on top of the books. And that's pretty much it for this project. Look how adorable it came out. All right, this is the last one. I picked these shelves up from Dollar Tree. We're going to use them in this project. And this came from Dollar Tree, and they have 3 different sizes. I got the large one. These came from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to use them in this craft. This is a craft paper from Hobby Lobby as well. Now I want to place the craft paper inside, so I'm just going to trace it back. So this way I know if it's going to fit or not. Now I found this on Pinterest. Now there's 2 different ways I've seen them done. One was done with the tumbling tower blocks and one was done with the shelves. Now I didn't have enough tumbling tower blocks, so I decided to use the shelves. Now I have the craft paper cut out. I'm just going to glue it inside. Now I'm going to take those shelves and then I'm going to glue them together. You'll see it come together. It's so adorable. I'm going to place one shelf on top. Just going to glue it down. Now, if you want a longer hold, I would definitely use super glue or something like that. But I didn't want to mess with super glue today. I have a very bad experience with super glue. So I'm just going to use the hot glue for now. Now I'm going to take the other shelf and glue it to the bottom as well. Same way. Isn't this adorable fireplace? It is so stinking cute. Now I'm going to take those little wood pieces, one that I got from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to place one at the bottom. These other two pieces I got from Dollar Tree, and I thought they would look much better crisscross on top. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue them two together. Now I'm going to take the Dollar Tree tree garland and I'm going to place it at the top of the fireplace. Just going to glue it all around. Now you can use any type of craft paper you want inside if you can't find this one at Hobby Lobby. This little wreath I picked up from Hobby Lobby. I thought it would look really pretty at the top. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue that down. Now if you can't find the white shelves at Dollar Tree, they also have black. If you like black, you can have a black fireplace. But I thought the white was really pretty. Now I thought the fireplace needed some stockings. Now I picked these up from Walmart last year. What's a fireplace without stockings, right? So I'm just going to glue it right underneath that little wreath, and I'm going to place down 3 of them. I'm going to keep the string attached so this way it has something to hold on to when I glue it down. Now I'm going to place down the last stocking. Now on top of the shelf, you can add anything you want. I just threw a few things up there just to give you an idea what you could place at the top. A few little things like Santa, a little house, a little tree. I mean, you can add like little picture frames, stuff like that. Really adorable. And that's pretty much it for this project. I think it came out so cute. Well, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Don't forget to take a look at the playlist linked in my description box. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.